Hey YouTube, it's Shark101 here, and sorry for this video being kinda late, but there's a lot of confusion about this ban list, and Shriek officially confirmed it on their website a few days ago, so I thought I would give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the new list for the next 6 months, so let's just get right into it. For the forbidden cards, we have Glow Bulb, Spore, Trishula, and Trap Dust Shoot. So, Konami is obviously trying to push Xyz with this new list because they banned 2 tuners and one of the most broken synchros in the game. Personally, I think banning both Bulb and Spore is kind of extreme and stupid because there's no need to. I would understand if they banned one or the other, but both is just way too much in my opinion. This makes plants pretty much unplayable. They have lost 2 of their best tuners, one of their best synchros, and they don't have easy access to formula anymore. Just they have less explosive plays, and that's all I have to say about that. Trishula, I guess I can agree with because it generates a lot of advantage mid and late game. And if your opponent cannot stop it, it just generates so much advantage. Makes your opponent lose 3 cards in total. 2700 beater is just way too good. And it was really easily made in Agents, Plants, 6 Sams, and other decks that I can't think of right now, but it was just pretty stupid. Next we have Trap Dust Shoot. I also agree with this as well, because if you go first and you open it in your hand, it's just so stupid. It's a really sacky card. It has no cost whatsoever. Your opponent having 4 cards isn't that bad. That's not even like really a cost in my opinion. And it just lets your opponent see, it lets you see your opponent's hand for free, return a monster, and you can prepare for what strategy they're gonna do. And it's just really stupid. Next we have limited cards. TG Striker and Agent of Mystery Earth. I'm sure Agent players right now are just really mad because, you know, their best cards, or actually a few of their best cards just got hit. They have less explosive power. But you guys have to look at it in another perspective, because I was talking to my friend the other day about this list, or about the limited cards, and he brought up a good point. Daigusto Phoenix. If you guys don't know, Daigusto Phoenix is an OCG Exceed, like as of right now, but I think it's coming out in Hidden Arsenal 6, and I'll just give you like a brief showing of what it really can do in Agents. So first of all pretty much all you need is 2 cards in your hand to accomplish an OTK. So first of all, you have TG Striker. You special summon it, normal summon Venus, and then you use its effect to get out 3 Shine Balls. Next, you sink 1 Shine Ball and 1 Striker for Armory Arm. Then you overlay these 2 for Daigusto Phoenix. And I'm just proxying Phoenix because it's obviously not out. But what Phoenix does is you can detach 1 material and target 1 face-up wind monster, which Daigusto Phoenix happens to be. That target can attack twice this battle phase. And this card has 1500 attack. So basically you attach Armory Arm to Daigusto Phoenix, so Armory Arm boosts attack by 1000. So it is a 2500 beater that can attack twice. And if you have any of these following cards, we still have 3 copies of this, so you can just drop this, or BLS, or Reborn something, and you can pretty much OTK your opponent. Swing for 16, swing for 5000, and then just, if you have a monster with 1400 or more, you can accomplish an OTK. If your opponent has no responses, well then GG. So I guess that makes sense. If you look at it at that way, like limiting Striker and Earth, like it makes sense because Earth gives you really easy access to Venus, and having 3 of these just makes that play, makes the OTK way more consistent, and it can be searched out really easily with Warwolf and Rush Rhino and stuff like that. So I guess Konami made the right choice here, because if they didn't do that, you would be getting OTK'd really easily next format with Daigusto Phoenix coming out. So you have to look at things at other perspectives. So that's all I have to say about Striker and Earth. Next we have the semi-limited cards. Marshmelon. Marshmelon is really not going to do anything because look at Spirit Reaper, it's unlimited, and I guess it's just a fun card to play with, but Marshmelon really isn't going to do anything in my opinion. Next we have Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner. Lumina is not going to, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, because last format when people saw JD was unlimited, they were like, oh, Twilight, Lightsworn coming back, and it didn't come back. It didn't top any events at all. I don't think Lumina is going to make that much of a difference at 2. It'll give Lightsworns more play, definitely, but for Lightsworns to be playable, they need more consistency. If Charge got semi'd, then that would make a huge difference, but like I said, Konami's just giving Lightsworns more power cards and less consistency. Next we have E-Telly. I don't think E-Telly is going to make that much of a difference either. I think it's just going to be a fun card to play with. So that's my opinion on E-Telly. Next we have Xian Smoke Signal. This is kind of like the same concept as Lightsworns except reversed. 6-times have a lot of consistency, but they have less power cards. If Xian got semi-limited, then 6-times would be dominating, but you know, if I can warning or get rid of that first turn or that first Xian anyway, you know, it's just GG from there. I can deal with Beast and Barkion, but Xian is just a really annoying card to fight. So if I get rid of that one Xian, it's not gonna matter. Next we have level limit area B. This card's not gonna make a difference. It's like the same concept as Gravity Bind. We're starting to use more and more Exceed, so level limit's not gonna really affect them. Next we have Torrential at 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Torrential has ever been semi'd in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! But if it has, you know, correct me. But Torrential at 2 is really interesting because you have to be super careful with plays now. Because that back row first turn, if your opponent opens it, you might never know. It could be a Banlist, a Warning, a Torrential, MST. So you have, Konami's trying to like force us to, you know, make careful plays now. Because you can't just Herb Debra and go, you know, OTK, because Torrential can stop all that stuff. So I think they're just trying to bring back a lot of summoning prevention cards, so that's really nice. Next we have Ultimate Offering. I don't know. I'm not sure about this card because gadgets aren't topping, and I think that's the only deck that can utilize Ultimate Offering effectively. But once number 16 Shock Ruler comes out in the TCG, gadgets are going to start running rampant because it's basically a monster version of Cold Wave with like 2400 attack, I think. I'm not sure. But semi-limiting Ultimate Offering still makes the deck playable. It's just less consistent because 3 made it really awesome. Next we have Reborn Tengu. This is surprising because I didn't think Konami would ever hit a TCG exclusive on an OCG list. But Reborn Tengu is like the same concept as Bulb and Spore. They just hit plants. People can't run TG Stun or Scraps now, and that's all I have to say about Reborn Tengu. It excuse me, it had its time in the spotlight, but now it's one of those underrated cards now. Next we have the Unlimited Call of the Haunted. This card doesn't really matter that much, just because we have 3 MST and Heavy still in the game, and it's just kind of stupid having 4 revival cards. I mean, like 3 calls and 1 reborn still in the format. That's really stupid. And in my opinion, I think BLS should have got banned really quick. Windups definitely should have got hit. I don't know why these didn't get hit. And Inzectors. So that's all I have to say about that. If you guys like this video, rate, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, spread it around the Yu-Gi Tube community. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is Red Rock 101 signing out. Peace.